how you doing? Hope you guys are all doing well. So we are back for another video. So today my plan is to make everything organized and as clean as possible in today's video. It's not all going to happen in one day, but you guys will see it all in one video. It just won't happen in one for me in one video. I'm going to take you guys around and show you where we're at today. Today is December 28th, and Ernie left yesterday, and it was a nightmare for him. He left yesterday at 2 a.m. and he is still on his way because of flight cancellations and a whole thing. Poor guy. I feel so bad for him. But today is yesterday was my first day in the house by myself, and I didn't do anything but edit and get the last two videos up for you guys. And so today, what I want to concentrate on is all the messes that are around and just make sense. And I got to put our bathroom together and yada, yada, yada. So I'm going to take you guys around really quickly and show you what we're dealing with. And then we're going to jump right into the video. So let's get started. So here in the living room, we just have laundry. Those are towels that I have to fold and put away. I have some lampshades and wrapping paper that need to go upstairs. Over here, this is all the area. All this stuff in here needs to go in this cabinet. All of my napkins I use to wrap to move were washed and dried, but they need to be ironed. These three drawers I shoved a bunch of stuff into. I've got to take it all out. This is for a project that I'm doing for some decor. So I have that here. The kitchen is kind of messy. I broke one of my trays in my freezer because, and I got this cute little thing for my granddaughter. She was looking in my purse the other day, so I got her this little thing and it's got chapstick in it. My ice maker keeps freezing up and leaking. It's dry now, but so I had to take it out. And in the meantime, when I was doing that, this is where that shelf went. I broke it, so I've got to get some Gorilla Glue so I can glue that back. It was a clean break, so we're good. Ernie's going to take a look at that when he gets home. I have window film to put on the French doors. We're going to be doing that. That is it right here, you guys. It is, this is the name of the company, and it's decorative films. And what I like about it, so you guys saw me put the that film in the master bath and it just didn't cover. So with this company, what you do is you give them the exact measurement of your window and they cut it exact. So I've got the French doors and the master bath that I have to put those on. So we'll be doing that. This is my decor room. My little mini home goods, as Ernie's calling it. It's all my decor. So it's all staying like this until I am done decorating for the time being, and then I'll get this all cleaned up. I have my desk here. I got a new desk chair, part of the color scheme I'm going for in this home. Love it. This is not going to stay. After careful consideration, we are not happy with how far it sticks out. There's plenty of room. We just want something sleeker. So this is going to go over there for now when I get something for here. But I've got this. This is my daughter-in-law's shoes we found at the house, her wedding shoes. So I've got to give those back to her. More stuff that needs to be put away. This is more stuff that needs to find a home. I got a hamper. And these I got for next year. I got them the day after Christmas at a place called Old Time Pottery. And so those are for the front of the house. This is also for that project, and I got a garage rug that's going to go outside the garage door, and then my hamper, which needs to be cleaned out. It's very dusty. So I've got just, you know, stuff that needs to get done. And then in my bedroom, I need to make the bed. I need to get all the clothes put in the dresser, all my bathroom stuff, organizers, again, dresser, closet. Once I'm done with all the clothes situation, I can deal with that stuff. Ernie's hats, I just basically need to put that up on top of the, up here. I'm not going to do like this beautiful closet organization. What you guys are going to see me do, and we're going to start in here. I'm going to get all those clothes hung up. That's laundry. Shoes, that's going to go upstairs. This is more organization for the bathroom. But I'm going to try and get this bathroom totally organized, this bedroom done. It's not a lot. It looks like a lot, but it really isn't. So anyways, we're going to start in here and then work our way into, let's see, start in here and then work our way into the bathroom. So let's go ahead and get started. I just narrated this entire video, and when I thought I was done, only to figure out that my microphone did not work. Urgh. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and just chit-chat while I get this house kind of pulled together. I'm working slowly and taking my time, and I'm enjoying every single minute of it, you guys. I want to be careful that when I put items away or put them in rooms where I know they're going to live permanently, that I do that slowly and with care. I don't want to have to reorganize everything after I'm done. Although, let's be real, I probably will have to anyways. But I'm just really trying to pull the house together in a way that we can live comfortably with, you know, little odds and ends that still need to be done, if that makes any sense at all. You know, the real decorating with wallpaper and paint and all of that will come once I get this first part of moving in over with, which the first two videos, you guys got to see those. Now this one is, you know, I'm tackling the little piles of stuff and unpacking miscellaneous boxes. And I do get to some decor in here, so you guys will get to see me decorate a couple of areas, and I got a couple of new things, and you guys will get to see those as well. Not buying a whole lot, but, you know, like for instance, when I first saw the house and knew we were, you know, buying it and we're moving here, I had originally thought, oh, I'm redoing my bedroom set. I'm going to take it down to natural wood, and I'm going to, you know, the whole thing. Well, it turns out I absolutely love it in this room, and I'm not exactly sure why, but it works in here better than it has in any room that I've had it in. So I am very happy about that. It just looks classic, and yeah, I love it. So I'm going to be keeping that. I will be decorating the room. Obviously, we have some paint colors in mind for in here. Wallpaper, you know, I want some extra furniture for in this room. I would love to get Ernie the matching dresser to my dresser, so that I can keep the big one and then buy the mirror. Well, maybe not the mirror. We have the TV. Forget it. Scratch that. What am I thinking? I'm designing in my mind, forgetting, you know, that he had to have the big TV. Well, I shouldn't say he had to have the big TV. I had to have the TV in the room. I have to fall asleep to the sound of the TV. That's just how I've always fallen asleep. When I was younger, it was the radio, and as I got older, it's the TV. So whatever. I enjoy having a TV in my room. Leave me alone. Anyways, I'm just getting rid of these last little piles. My goal for this particular day was to get my room done. If I could do nothing else, I wanted to get my room done. I wanted to get all the crap in the bathroom out of there that didn't belong. I wanted to get things out of baskets and boxes and put them in their forever space. I needed to organize these shoes. I need to do a shoe count because I want to order cubbies. The closet in no way, shape, or form is done. It is not organized at all. I merely got everything that I could hung up. I ran out of hangers, and you're going to see that. I leave a pile of clothes on the floor. I did, in fact, buy some today, so I'll be getting to that. But I just wanted to make it so that we could walk in here without falling over ourselves, and I needed to get this, this shelf up here dusted because there was so much drywall dust on it still. This is what I mean when I say they hire a cleaning crew. It was a brand new home. Nobody's ever lived in it. It was like, they used it as like kind of like a model. But they hired a cleaning crew to come in and clean it. No, they just don't do a good job. So that's why Anna had to clean it when she moved in. Anyways, just getting all this miscellaneous stuff, and like I packed toilet paper, you guys. There were so many weird things that I packed. I don't even know what I was thinking, except for the fact that we didn't have storage at the apartment. I knew that, and we did take toilet paper with us. So I found so much toilet paper in boxes. I had an abundance of it because it was my son, my daughter-in-law, the boys, and Ernie and I living at the house. And so I had, a ton of everything. So, oh my goodness. So anyways, Ernie and I don't have to buy teepee for a while. But my goal here was just to get all this odds and ends and all this crap, put away. Now, I will say that this is not the end-all be-all of organization for these cabinets. I organized with what I had for right now. The items going in the cabinets that I'm putting them in are going in those cabinets. It's just the storage solution is not it. They were solutions I bought for our last house. And they worked in that house, but they don't necessarily work in this house. So, but the items that I am putting in the cabinets are in fact going to stay there. So, that is what I'm trying to be, specific about is making sure that I don't have to move things around too much when I'm all done, that it's in the spot it's going to go for. So that when I, have the day where I'm like, okay, today I'm going to organize the master bathroom and get all those cabinets, I could go into those drawers and cabinets and I can say, okay, what is it that I'm looking for? How is this working? Is this all working for us? And then I can go out and I can buy things if I need to, that will fit those, the way we're using those spaces. So I was thankful that I had some storage solutions so that I can keep it somewhat organized. But like I said, it's not the end all be all of organization. So, but it doesn't look bad. It works. So we just had a lot of stuff, and mainly because we had a bigger bathroom at the last house. We had a linen closet, and so I bought a lot of things for that linen closet so that, anytime I'd find a sale on toothpaste or, mouthwash or, that kind of thing, I would buy it. And so I needed a smart way to store that. And so I bought all the storage solutions for those items. We don't have that here. So, anyway, so just know that is not exactly the way it's going to stay. I plan on doing a whole home organizational type video eventually, but not for a while. It's going to be a while. I can't wait to get to the pantry, you guys. Oh my goodness. The pantry is going to be so much fun to do, and the refrigerator. I'm so excited about both of those. I just cannot do that right now because I've got so many other little things that need to get done before I get to the pretty stuff, Although I am doing some decorating today, so I just, I couldn't help it, and I have window treatments. I have not decided the type of window coverings that we want. I don't know if I'm going to do fabric and something solid, or, you know, together, or one or the other. I just really haven't decided, but I do have somebody coming out to measure the windows for a couple of different treatments that we have talked about, so that we can get like a price on what that is going to cost us, because really that's going to be the determining factor for, you know, different rooms of the house. I like the home to look unified from the outside looking towards the house, if that makes any sense to you at all. But I don't need it to also, and you know, everything is so expensive right now, so I'm trying to keep that in mind. We also are not going to be doing real wood anything, because with the sun shining in the window, no matter where you live, real wood gets beat up and split, you know, over time, and so we don't want anything that's real wood. So I don't know, we'll see what we end up going with. Obviously you guys will see that when we decide and have them installed and that type of thing. But he comes the first week of January to give us a quote, and that's when we will be doing our decision making. Until then, we're living with paper shades, and we are completely okay with that. You guys did see me put up some privacy vinyl in the master bathroom. But I found a company online, and I will link them down below for you guys, that this isn't sponsored. I bought it with my own money. I just love it. I love the idea, and so I wanted to share it with you guys. But all you do is measure your glass panes, and you choose your design, and you send them the measurements for your glass panes, and they send you the vinyl pieces already cut to size, and you just hang them like you would the ones that you buy at Home Depot or Lowe's for the vinyl for the windows, and but they're already cut to size, and there's a design. So you're going to be seeing me do that in the living room here in a little bit. But now we're going to work on the buffet. This was a horrid mess. So we had a junk drawer, and then and I've got so much junk. Now I decided to grab a basket and take all this stuff and just shove it in the basket and put it in my office. If we need a piece of paperwork or a key or anything, I know it's in that basket. But I felt like, you know, when you move and you have all those little things that you're just not sure what to do with yet, they just kept moving from drawer to drawer to drawer, and I was like, oh, I got to get them out of this buffet, because my buffet is going to be used as a true buffet. Well, it's a place that I'm going to put like serving platters, my charcuterie items, you know, that kind of stuff. So anyways, I wanted to get this organized. I had this box full of stuff that needed to get unboxed. I needed to get some stuff put in the dishwasher, you know, all of those types of things. So I wanted to get this set up. In a little bit, you guys are going to see me do a little bit of decorating on top of the buffet. I have a color scheme. I think I've mentioned it maybe 3 or 4 times for the house that I'm doing, and it's so funny because it's obviously colors I'm attracted to because I'm finding them, you know, finding pieces that work, and I'm just loving having a room where I can just walk in and say, oh, let me use this vessel, and oh, let me go through my basket of greenery, and it just makes it so nice. So yeah, it makes decorating fun. So I'm just getting that area. Now here's where I am getting this vinyl put up. And now let me tell you, it is not hard to put up if you follow directions. Now, of course, your girl here is Miss Impatient, and so I don't follow directions. So this first one I put up, I never peeled the backing off of. So it slid off in the middle of the night, and I found it on the floor the next day, which is fine. It's totally fine. It didn't get ruined. It just means that Ernie and I will have to do it again. The second one on the right that I put up, well, that one has all kinds of air bubbles in it. That one I did take the backing off of, so I'm really hoping that we're able to peel that off and stick it back on, because these were not cheap. I don't know if I mentioned, but for the bathroom and these two French doors, it was $400. So it was not a cheap thing, but I loved the way it looks like beveled glass, and I love the design in it, and I really wanted that for these French doors here in the family room. So the only problem with the design is it's not as private as I thought it was going to be for the bathroom. So because we've already spent the money, unfortunately, I told Ernie, why not lay it over the existing vinyl that we have on there, so that'll take care of the privacy issue, but we still get to enjoy the design. So I'm hoping that that works out because it is quite sticky, so I think it'll be just fine. Anyways, we'll see how that works. I have all these napkins. I can't find an ironing board to save my life, you guys. I've looked everywhere. I had to finally order one on Amazon. It's not coming until like January 9th or something. What is up with the ironing board shortage? I don't get it. Anyways, I got to get these all ironed and put in one of those drawers in the buffet. So I'm just getting them all stacked because this laundry had been sitting on the sofa for a few days, and so it was all wrinkled and awful. So anyways, I got this new screen for the fireplace. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm in love with it. If you can fall in love with an object, this would be the object I would be in love with. It is beautiful. I don't even know if the camera is doing it justice, but it is gorgeous, gorgeous to look at. And it just adds that little spark of yumminess in the family room that I wanted. So now we're going to go ahead and decorate the coffee table. I was drinking coffee on this day because it was cold, and I was just enjoying my third cup of coffee for the morning. And I thought, you know what, let me just go ahead and put my vision together. I had this vision for the coffee table, and I could not find something that I liked anywhere. Nothing in my stash. And so we were at a place called Old Time Pottery here in my town, and I found all of these items, and I said, I'm just going to build it myself. I wanted something that was low enough that it wouldn't impede with conversation if you were sitting across from one another. But I wanted it to be substantial. So it's a lower in scale, but it's wider. And so it's the perfect scale for the room. The room can handle height because it's got very tall ceilings, but vaulted ceilings. But you know, obviously not going to put something really tall in the on the coffee table. But I wanted something specific, and I just couldn't find it. So I made it, darn it. So there you go. If you can't find it, make it. Do not be afraid. It's your house. It's your home. You do you, boo. That's exactly what I did, and it turned out just beautiful. I'm in love with it. I love the pot. I love the greenery. Very realistic, very realistic. And it didn't cost me an arm and a leg because I did the labor. So turned out just beautiful. I love it. You guys let me know in the comments what you think. And then I wanted some boxes. I love to have boxes on the coffee table because they house your remote and your back scratcher and all of those things. Back in the day, they would have housed your TV guide. And then, of course, books. I got 3 new design books because there's nothing I love more than sitting down with a cup of coffee and browsing design books. I love, love, love reading, but I love design books even more. So I needed to freshen my stash up, and that's exactly what I did. Now, we're going to move on to the buffet, and that is going to be the last thing that we do in the video is decorating the buffet. I'm not completing it. I did get my dining room chairs. I'm very excited. Ernie's going to be putting those together for me this weekend. Very excited about them. Have to get some cushions for them, though. And my table comes next week. Well, it said between the 31st and the 8th, so we shall see. Very excited, but I wanted to get that buffet put together because you know, the table's going to come and I can put that together by myself. And I wanted to get the dining room all set up. So I'm trying to do things to surprise Ernie when he comes back home. I want to surprise him. I haven't sent him any pictures of any of this stuff. So he comes home today, the day I'm doing the voiceover for New Year's weekend. And I haven't sent him pictures of anything. I also did the kitchen. You guys haven't seen that yet. But I think that he's going to love all of the little touches. He's going to hang my horse picture up. I tried to hang it. I actually deleted the clip because the nail wouldn't go through the wall. What the heck? And I was scared to force it because I was like, am I hitting a pipe or something? Could you imagine? Oh my gosh. So I gave up on that and he said, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it when I get home. So he's going to hang George, my beloved George, horse picture up. My girlfriend Vicky that I used to ride with back in the day, she actually was going to look for some pictures of us when we rode back in the day so that I can share them with you guys. So who knows? She just moved from North Carolina to Savannah, Georgia. She bought a beautiful southern Georgian home with a wraparound porch, and she's begging me to go help her decorate. And I told her, twist my arm, lady. No, I told her, let me get my house done and then, you know, I'll come over and help you. But anyway, she's going to look for some pictures. We rode when we were like 13, 14. And George was the name of my horse. So anytime he was not my horse, he was the ranch's horse, and they loaned him to me because I came from a, you know, dirt poor family. So I was the apartment girl. All my girlfriends lived in houses, and the owner, Mr. Brown, gave me George to ride. But anyways, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed my jibber jabber, my long-winded conversation with y'all, and that's going to do it for today. You guys are going to have to keep coming back because if I try and get it all in one video, it's just never going to work out. So make sure to subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye!